You're listening to One Family, What's God Doing? Where we explore what God's doing in YWAM locations throughout Virginia. We can't wait for you to find out what God's doing today. Welcome back to What's God Doing, and let me tell you, this summer has been busy. Right now, I've got 3 kids somewhere behind me in the house, a house that we're still putting back together from lead remediation work that God provided for us, and I'm tired, but I wanted to take a moment to share with you something exciting that's happening. Now, YWAM Virginia has been doing DTSs for a long time. If you don't know what a DTS is, it's the Discipleship Training School. It's YWAM's entry-level training where you get to learn more about who God is, who He's created you to be, and how He's inviting you to serve. So you get a lecture phase and you get an outreach phase. And in the outreach phase, you practice what you have just learned during that lecture phase. It's an incredible time. Every YWAM staff has experienced a DTS. And we have had DTSs on the beach, and we're doing something different this year. So we have a Beach DTS that's starting this fall that's actually not going to be in Virginia, but it's going to be based in Nags Head, North Carolina. Now, you might be wondering, why is YWAM Virginia doing a DTS in a different state? Well, there are many reasons for this, chief of which is God knows more about what He's doing than we do, but it actually aligns incredibly well with a vision that God gave years ago that we are still uncovering, still leaning into, still discovering what God is doing. And this vision is one where Chris Zinchuk saw the world at night, and he's up in space and he's seeing the globe and it's dark. But then suddenly there are these little pinpricks of light, specifically going up along the east coast of the United States. And there is this sense that Chris had that God wanted to do something along the eastern side of the United States. Now, was this to create new YWAM locations? Was this to have new spaces of engagement? We just began to lean in however we felt led, whatever we felt like He was inviting us to. And the result has been us putting a team in YWAM Virginia Beach in 2019. A couple years later, putting a team in Lynchburg. It's involved relationships with individuals like Jimmy Che and Raju and other relationships where we are seeing God clearly doing something. And so now, this year, as we've had opportunity to explore what do we want our Beach DTS to look like, God led us to the Outer Banks. Now, this is exciting because of more than I can share here, but we are confident that God is at work on something. And even though we don't know all of what that is, we know that He knows, and we know that He's going ahead. And we had the privilege of inviting students into this space this fall to experience God on the beach. Now, why the beach? You could do a DTS anywhere. Why the beach? Well, for some, they love the beach. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you love the waves. Maybe you love the water. Maybe you love the sun. Some people like the beach in the summer. Some people like the beach year-round. But here's one thing we know. A lot of people like the beach and travel to it. So when you are thinking of opportunities to make God known, places of tourism can be an incredible opportunity to encounter people that you may never have otherwise, to encounter people that are different than you, that have different experiences, that have different understandings. And so part of what the Beach DTS is going to do is to equip these students to understand not just that opportunity, but the responsibility that God is inviting them into in that space. How do they become healthy ambassadors of Christ in that kind of a context? And then, of course, the beach offers unique opportunities to engage. So some people love sand sports. They love surfing or they love beach volleyball. And those kind of environments can be great connecting points. As we've heard from Gita, soccer has become a beautiful way that God has worked and connected people. And so all that to say, we believe the Beach DTS is a unique opportunity for young adults to learn what it means to know God and make Him known and to practice it. So I'm going to show you a video to hopefully inspire you, but maybe it's not you that needs to be inspired. Maybe there's a young adult that you know that could benefit from this Beach DTS? If so, I want you to show them either this video, or if you know they don't have much time, I'll link the shorter promo video that you could send to them, because this could be the thing that draws them closer to God than they ever thought they could be.
YWAM is a global international missions movement with tens of thousands of missionaries impacting over 180 nations through evangelism, training, and mercy ministries. YWAM equips young adults like you to know God and make Him known in the nations. Interested in YWAM? The Discipleship Training School is where you start. DTS is 3 months of intensive training and preparation, followed by 2 months of international outreach. DTS will deepen your relationship with God and equip you to serve as an ambassador of Christ. YWAM has hundreds of discipleship training schools around the world. Why not experience yours on the beach? Our Beach DTS offers an incredible setting to know God and make Him known within a dynamic community. Spend 3 months of learning in a beach house, then live what you've learned on an international outreach. There's no better time to lose your fear and find your call. Find out how today.
Again, if you know someone who could benefit from the Beach DTS, who is looking for an opportunity this fall to learn what it means to know God and make Him known, let them know about the Beach DTS. So thank you for helping to spread the word, and for journeying with us as we together as one family explore what it means to know God and make Him known. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of One Family, What's God Doing? If you'd like to learn more about what God's doing in Virginia, visit us at ywamva.org and join us next week for more stories of God at work.